Hi everybody, it's Anne here from annshappystampers.co.uk, and today we're going to make this lovely little gift bag. And I've got a little velcro dot on which just keeps it closed, and you can fit quite a lot of little goodies in there, and I think it looks really pretty. So we're going to make one of these but slightly different style. Now I'll just bring you down a little bit. Okay, so what I'm using is the Floral Boutique DSP. This needs to measure 10.5 by 7 inches. You also need a piece of Night of Navy which measures 3.5 by 4 inches, and I've got some scrap Whisper White. The stamp set I'm using is Gift of Love, and I'm just using the For You, and also the new decorative, I think it's label, the new label punch or something you call it. Right, okay, so if you take your DSP, and we just need to score this, so pop it in on the long side and score this at 1.5 inches, 5 inches, 6.5 inches, and 10 inches. Now turn it to the short side, the side that you want to be the bottom. So my patterns, this is going to be the top, so my pattern's going this way, and then score the short side at 1.5. okay, and that's it. And then actually, while we've got the scoreboard out, take your little piece of Night of Navy, and on the long side, so the 4-inch side, score it at 1.5 inches. Okay, 1.5. And then what you want to do is, I'll just bring you down a little bit. What you want to do is, you've scored it at 1.5 there, so at 2 inches, if you just make a little notch, okay, just a small little notch, and the same on the other side too. So you should have 2 little notches like that, okay. And then this piece here, you want to mark the middle, and the middle here is 1 3/4. Just a little notch at 1 3/4 there. So now you've got your 2 notches there, and you've got 1 there, okay. And that's it for that. So we can start putting our bag together. So we're just going to fold and burnish our lines. Okay, and then you've got a little small rectangle here. We need to remove that and then cut up the other 3 score lines. So remove this little rectangle here, and then it is tricky to see, cut up these score lines. Whoops. Okay, just like that, and you want to wedge into these little tabs here. like that. Do the same with this one as well. Okay, so that's what we should have now. Then I'm just going to use a little bit of fuse and get a bit of scrap here. We're going to pop it down our small little piece here. Okay, and then if you just close the bag, okay, then you want the seam at the back, so then they will go in there, that goes there, and that goes round. So we want a little bit of adhesive on this tab as well. Okay, like that. And then literally to close it, all we're going to do is just pinch it close like this. Okay, and now we'll start doing our little top. So what we need to do is we need to cut from there to there on either side. Okay, so for that, if you just take your trimmer, okay, and then we're going to cut from, so line this up from those two score marks, yeah, just cut that away. And the same with the other side. So you should have that, okay, and then this bit here, I'm just going to round the corner. Okay, so pop this out the way. And just fold and burnish this little piece here. And what's going to happen is you're going to pop adhesive on here and it's going to stick onto the back, and that's what's going to keep our little bag closed. So we need adhesive on here, and I'm just going to use some double-sided tape for this. Just a couple of bits on there. And just peel the backing away, if it wants to come away, that is. That's it. Come on. There we go. And then make sure you've got the seam at the back. And then what I find is pop the front on, then turn it round, and you can kind of align it like that, and just stick that down, and there's your little closure for the bag. So what we need to do now is, well, actually we could put our little Velcro dot on. That's what I'm using to close mine. So what I do is just, whoops, stick them together. Okay, and then that will go can do it this way actually, yeah. And then just pop it where you want it, which is about there, and just close it shut and just press, and you've got a nice little closure there. Okay, and then I've got some of the Whisper White, I think it is, satin ribbon. I'm just going to make a little bow. Just adjust it to size. I only want a small one, and then just trim. Okay, and that is going to go. I don't know what's up with this tail here, it's totally sticking in the wrong direction. I might chop it down a bit actually. So that is going to go just on there. So for that we'll just use a little glue dot. Okay, and just pop this about here and just press that down. Okay, and then I've also got one of these little pearls that I get from eBay. I think I have put a link in the description before. I'm just going to get a dimensional, but if anybody wants the link again, just leave a comment and I will leave the link again for these. Okay, and I want this just about there. Okay, which I think looks gorgeous. And I've got some Whisper White, the little For You and Night of Navy ink, and I'm just going to stamp this out. And take the new little label punch, and which fits quite nice actually. Just punch that out, and I'll probably just put a couple of glue dots on either side, I think. And I'm going to pop this. Yeah, I think I'll pop this down the bottom actually, sort of oops, in the middle. Get it straight, that is. There we go. So I hope you like them. I think they're quite quick and simple, but very effective. They look very elegant. You can get all sorts of little treats in there. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back again very soon. Bye for now.